I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. Fellas, this is a tough one to tackle. We brought this brother up earlier when we were talking about some NFL signings and how good he was at Clemson. You know, but we wouldn't be the realest show if we dodged this segment, you know what I'm saying? Because we bigged him up previously for standing up for player empowerment in the NFL. Something we don't see a lot of. You know what I'm saying? When we really don't see the marquee quarterbacks get to kind of pull a LeBron or pull a KD over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a feeling that Aaron Rodgers would have been out of Green Bay if the NFL was like that. He probably would have been through what they had.
Oh, yeah.
But we talking about Deshaun Watson, of course, America. Y'all see the goddamn tagline down there. And the shit getting real. Now, I thought we were up to 10 cases. My brother Tim G. Jacob told me we were up to 12. My brother JoJo told me, goddamn, we up to 13.
I'm sorry. They filed one. Well, we're at what? They filed one Monday night. It's at 14.
What the fuck? This shit
14
real, man.
confirmed? Like 14 filings?
Busby told Fox 26 in Houston on Monday night that he filed a 14th lawsuit.
And all of these are sexual assault, or is it just sexual harassment? What is it?
See, now that's because they were saying how graphic some are and some are just the way he made the women feel. So I don't know. I don't know if they all sexual assault.
But some are, they talking about some, they are saying it's graphic.
Yeah.
They released a tweet where he, or at least the text message where he texted the lady. I don't know if y'all saw that. It was like, I'm sorry if you were uncomfortable.
And see
like
that's what scares me.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, because if that's real, then okay, this is the barometer. The barometer is up. The barometer's high now. We're here.
So I'm just hit the ground running. When it first came out, I was like, they're trying to make this brother stay in Houston. I mean, make it where no one is gonna trade for him. And then the fact that the lawyer is supposedly the former owner's friend, that seems sketchy to me. But that's when they came out with the first. And then it was the second, and then as the numbers start to grow, I hate to say this, but sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, from what we know of Deshaun, we've never known him to be in any trouble or be a menace to society. But right now, the way this picture is being painted, I mean, but this is what I will say: we do need to let everything play out. And the reason I say that is because even for myself, because of the high number, there are certain pictures that I see of Deshaun now, and it looks demonic, so to speak. And it's because of what I'm seeing, and this may not even be true. And I'm gonna just say this, that is messed up if this is not true. Like, if it's not true, the women should be ashamed of themselves because one, you make it hard for women that actually went through that to be believed. Like you can't do that. So although I don't want it to be true, I'm hoping that they're not fabricating all this.
Yeah. I feel you on that. T, what were your thoughts, dog?
Some of the same things Joe said, just about the whole trying to kind of keep him there and all that, and just build this thing against him. But, there have been things leaked out where, like, the Deshaun's representation knew of the situation. I think like a month before it actually got put out. Uh, I didn't think it was smart for Deshaun to go right out and tweet and say what he said. I think he should have just fell back, let legal team do their job to bring the Rusty Harden, who's been known in high profile cases and things like that. Let those guys do their work. You know,
Mhm.
um, it's kind of hard for me right now to really hear about all this, man, because I really think a lot of Deshaun Watson, and I still do until he's proven guilty. I still think a lot of the brother because of just what I've read and seen about him. I mean, it's kind of hard, man, to really hear all this and see all this go down. And because my question is, what is the future now? We're talking about a guy that's 25 years old who we have just said on the previous segment was should have been in Chicago. Like, why did Chicago pass up on a guy that was obviously the best player on the field in two national championship games? We see the leadership. We seen the guy go out and perform despite devoid of talent last year. The man threw for what, $5 grand last year almost? Devoid of talent.
Yeah, no, I think he
I
did throw for
mean,
five.
and it's like, I mean, we talking about a guy that just will go out there and go put it on the line. Now, again, like Joe said, if the allegations are not true, it really does shine a light on the women. You can't play with this. If it's for real, it's for real. Now,
Mhm.
the things that have been said, man, those are tough. My issue is I think Deshaun should be smarter with this. He should have been a lot smarter. If it's true, you're going to Instagram and getting women to come and be your masseuse therapist or whatever. That's not a good look. That's not a marketplace to go find that. You vet out, you talk to guys, you vet out these people. I mean, they said he had a person, but because of COVID, that person wasn't working, or maybe just said, nah, I'm not doing it, protecting
Mhm.
myself, whatever. Um, and so he went out and sought out others for the massages. So, okay, that's understandable because you need that as an athlete. I get it, but you got to go get one person. If there's one person out there that's willing to do the work, you build a relationship with that one person. And I agree with Uncle Shay Shay and what he said about, look, the masseuse I got had for years. We got a relationship, we got understanding. We talk about I tell her what I need. I think it's a lady, but I tell them what I need. They do what I need. Everything's cool. There's no misunderstanding. Whatever, whatever. Fly you in, fly you back out. That's it. And when you're that high profile of an athlete, I mean, just truly, it ain't got to be high profile. You're an athlete that makes $40 million a year.
Mhm.
You making plenty cheese. You got to know that there are people that are gonna lurk. There are people that are gonna be like, he said, she said. If I can just pit
Mhm.
it against him, at least I can get a civil suit. I can at least get something out the deal, whatever. So all I'm saying is, man, if the number's where it's at, it kind of makes you wonder, well, look, he couldn't have been perfect in all 13 of them cases, could he? So it makes you wonder. And it's really a it's really a sad time for the NFL, for just the progression of the black quarterback, the athlete,
Yeah.
because that just, they once again want to hang that on our head, you know, and when you got other allegations from other athletes, not of our color,
Um,
that
yeah,
still exists
you're
today,
right.
but it's ours is elevated to a
Ben
certain level.
Roethlisberger,
It's
Peyton
elevated to a
Manning.
certain level.
Peyton Manning.
In college, they say he just whipped his dick out on a woman.
Hmm.
Elevated to a certain
Now,
level.
T, you did bring up something that I forgot. Let's keep in mind to the people that see this, they're all civil suits.
Mhm.
It's not a felony case. They're not pressing charges. So that's something to think about too. Because if I went through something like that, I don't think money is just gonna heal me
Should
going through something that
should
would be
shouldn't
traumatizing like that.
right? You shouldn't be the only answer.
Also, I wonder. I know you about to chime in, Wells, but I just wanted to ask y'all: do you think if Deshaun did not ask to be out of Houston, would this have come to light?
No. And I was about to speak on that. No, I don't think so. No,
Mm,
because even when you black, if you doing something for the white power structure and you ain't bucking the system, you staying in your place, you can get money. You can get money in America as a black man if you stay in your place and say yes, sir, boss. So if he would have just done all that, I think they make that shit go away. Hell, they might even pay it for him. We see it all the time. We see it in college athletics. So we see it all the way down to high school.
that's true.
Once they find out an athlete is good at something and they can make some money off of them, they cover up anything. They cover up anything. They cover up anything. I just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Hmm.
he didn't quite throw for 5,000. I had looked it up.
Okay,
He threw for 4,823, which I think led the league.
gotcha.
So still same point. 33 touchdowns, 7 picks. Now, I do want to say this. Now, America, don't get shit twisted. Uh, we're guys, of course. Mostly guys watch our program, you know what I'm saying? And so guys, gonna fill us on that. We ain't just finna uh come down on the brother. We trying to basically give uh both sides. You understand? But don't get shit twisted. You know, I'm the father of a little girl. This brother that you see there, Tim G. Jacob, is my daughter's godfather. My brother JoJo is the father of a couple girls, right?
2. Hmm.
Two girls. So don't get shit twisted. All right.
Right.
But we just trying to be fair and balanced over here because what we hearing makes all of us feel some type of way. But we trying to say, hey, they said you supposed to be innocent to proven guilty. Ain't that what
That's
that
what
what they
that,
said?
that's what it say now.
It ain't the
But in the
norm
in the
though.
in the court of public opinion, though,
You
your
guilty.
ass is
Oh no,
guilty
you guilty.
until proven innocent.
You guilty, man.
So I would love to see god damn. Just I want to hear from Deshaun. I want to hear from Deshaun. And you know how you can read a motherfucker and see if they on some bullshit or not.
Yeah,
But I
no
really
doubt.
want to comment on what you were talking about, Joe. Let's say the shit is true.
Okay,
And the Texans knew. I find that to be egregious too.
that's very egregious.
Oh, no doubt.
Because if you know you got an employee that doing some heinous shit, especially like y'all saying some of this shit graphic, and you sitting up here sitting on it and you don't, and all of a sudden the shit drop when he bucking you, I
You
got a
held it
problem with
as a
that.
trump card.
Yeah, I got a problem with that. I got a big problem with that. And we've seen this shit happen. We know Ezekiel Elliott pulled that girl breast out.
Hmm.
If he wasn't a talented running back for the Dallas Cowboys, that shit not go. That shit wouldn't have just gone away like that. That shit wouldn't have just gone. My boy Kobe Bean Bryant, who I don't think raped that woman. Long live Bean. Kobe said it was consensual. But even if he was not Kobe Bean Bryant,
Mhm.
and even if it was consensual, if that was me or y'all, we'd be in prison right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we've seen this shit, man. And I think America has to do something about that. Quit trying to cover shit when it's somebody you fuck with. The Democratic Party tried to say, well, Bill Clinton wasn't misusing his thing. That's a personal thing because he was making an intern give him some head. Or the Republican Party saying, well, our president got all these sexual harassment charges, but that's okay. We didn't vote for him to be our pastor. He's our president. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
bullshit. We got to do a better job culturally when it comes to these things. As a former school teacher, I stood in front of the class and told the kids that if you working at Nissan, and we got a Nissan plant here where we from, America, I told them kids, if you working at Nissan, a girl come through with a big booty and you just happen to touch her ass, that's sexual assault. And them boys went crazy on me. Like, coach, I ain't know what you mean, coach. If she got a big booty, she ought to be glad that I touched her. She ought to be glad that I said something to her about it. I said, son, that's either sexual assault if you touch it, it's sexual harassment if you just up there saying it, and she don't want them advances. They were shocked. I taught juniors, man. So I mean, these kids have made it to 17 years old, and nobody had these real discussions with them about where this line at, what sexual harassment is, what sexual assault is, what the fuck is rape, when is no. We got to do a better job as a culture with that, man. Yeah. Because now the ones that's graphic, that's just crazy. Yeah. But some of the ones that making somebody feel uncomfortable, it's really some men out here that don't know you making a woman like that. That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. This is a hell of a situation. So
it is, man.
We'll be following back up on it as more information comes out. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.